You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old
Alright, y'all. We just want to say goodbye to Ben
and Kaylee,
Brett,
and Lorna.
We're gonna miss y'all.
We're gonna miss y'all so much. Good luck out there.
Yeah, hope the world's kind to yous.
Make good choices. Call us if you need anything.
I haven't known all of you for very long, but it has been amazing to get to know you guys, to learn from you, be inspired by you. I know that you guys will go and do awesome, amazing things in your future, so thank you for being a part of the team.
We are losing such an amazing group of seniors this year. Such good people, such funny people. You know, I don't want to play favorites, but I think I speak for all of us when I say that by far the most talented one that we're losing this semester, and the one that really probably saddens me the most, would just be Brett's beard. Yeah.
B-R-E-T-T. Brett, I'm gonna miss having you on the team. You and me, we're just buddies. Thanks for playing iMessage games with me that one time at that party.
With Brett's always been such a strong person on a team. He's definitely someone who's always willing to go into a scene and establish that he is in elementary school and that they have a musical coming up, and I think that's a very cool character choice every time he does it.
Brett, I have always admired the energy and the confidence that you bring into every scene that you do, and really with any performance I've ever seen you do. You're talented, I think, beyond what you even recognize, and it's always been, for one, it's always been a little educational for me seeing you do improv, and I don't know, I feel like I've learned a lot from you as a performer.
Brett, I always appreciate your high level of organization. I think you're one of the people who keeps on the spot, on track, and ready to go, and keeps us prepared for our shows. I also really admire your just confidence and leading ability within scenes. I think you give a strong sense of direction to us. And I love just your passion for Mamma Mia and things like that. Like, I look up to you for that. You freaking rock.
Brett, oh man, Brett is one of the most creative improvisers I've ever had the chance to perform with. Being on the team with him has been amazing. He's an incredibly creative force and someone who I really feel brings something totally unique to every scene you're in. And I treasure the memories of all the scenes I've been in with him.
K-A-I-L E-Y. Kaylee. I'm really happy that me and you got to get to know each other through the improv team. I really enjoy watching you do improv. I think that you're so funny. And I just love your personality and how unique you are, and seeing that come through in your improv and in your workshops and just everything you do. It's just fun to see you in everything.
Kaylee, everyone's probably already said this, but you're funny as hell and you're a great improviser, so I'll get that out of the way. But on a little bit more of a serious note, thank you for getting this team through what has arguably been one of the weirdest years ever for us with COVID and Zoom shows. I mean, really, you kind of, as the president, you got kind of a short end of the stick having to deal with, you know, a year or so of Zoom shows, and you held us together and you led us through that, and I'll always appreciate what you did for this team in this, again, very, very weird time, so thank you for that.
Kaylee, fifth ball pal, I really appreciate just your creativity when it comes to scenes. I feel like there is no way to predict what you are going to initiate in a scene, or what idea you're going to come up with based on what other people have done, but it always fits so perfectly. And I think that just your spontaneity when it comes to that is something that I strive for. You are absolutely amazing at that.
Kaylee has been one of the most welcoming people on the team. Even when I first got on, she was one of the first people who like just gave me like the on-the-spot stickers and really made me feel like I had a place here, and that has kept going throughout the years I've been on the team.
L-O-R-N-A. Lorna. I'm really happy that our names sound so similar, because then every once in a while when we get our names confused because someone has said our names wrong or we hear it wrong, we get to look at each other for a few seconds and share that moment with each other, and I'm happy that that's with you.
Lorna, you have simultaneously one of the most intelligent and kind of one of the most ridiculous and silly senses of humor that I've ever seen. I mean, you know, like, you can tell an extremely well-rounded, well-crafted joke with multiple references and, you know, pop culture history references, all of that stuff. And then you can just say Pangus and laugh at it for like 4 minutes. But you have such a well-diversified and well-rounded sense of humor. And just hold on to that skill, because it's extremely rare to see that in a performer and just in a person.
Lorna, fifth wall, buddy. It's gonna be really sad to see you go. You've been like a pretty big constant in my life for a really long time, and that's crazy to think that I won't be able to see you or hang out with you as frequently anymore. I love your prov, and I'm gonna miss you.
Lorna is a wild card. She is one of the funniest people I know. Anytime I'm with her, whether it's doing D&D, whether it's doing the podcast, whether it's practice or a show, I always feel great whenever I see her. She's someone who I'm incredibly happy to have the chance to have met and have the opportunities on the spot that I've had with her.
B-E-N. Ben. I'm really gonna miss you, Ben. I think you're so wise. I think that you just care for people so deeply and genuinely, and it's so apparent how much you care for other people.
Alright, Ben. If I'm being really honest, Ben, you are a really big reason as to why I'm even on this team. You're kind of what inspired me to try out in the first place, partially because someone just thought that we looked the same and told me that I should try out. So that's kind of what, in a weird way, well, that wasn't necessarily cool. That's what put On the Spot on my radar. And then after coming to shows and see you perform and see the way that you interacted with everyone on the team and with everyone in the audience, I just kind of looked at you and I was like, I want to be like that guy. In a sense, I want to be that guy.
Ben, you know, I don't really know what there is to say. Like, you're just kind of a badass, super creative. Keep making things, because you are really good at making things. So keep making them. They bring me a lot of joy, and I'll always support you when it comes to making things.
Ben, oh my gosh, Ben. What a guy. He's been someone I've known for a really long time because of my brother, but I got to really know him myself when I got on the team, and he has been someone who has pushed me to be the best possible improviser that I can.